I'm Nedra Rosinas, and I'm here to talk about Make Cranes, Not War. So cranes are very delicate creatures. They mate for life. They're very pure, very clean. And why would somebody want to fold a piece of paper to resemble them? What makes that happen? People have been doing it for over 300 years. And what has inspired me to make 1,000 cranes? Well, that's the questions for today. So, people have been making cranes for 300 years. It's late 1700s. There was an old origami book written, How to Fold 1,000 Cranes by a Japanese man, and it gave simple instructions on how to do it. Well, they're not as simple as you think sometimes. And what's happened is that cranes have been traditionally given to people through weddings and the arrival of babies as a good luck gift. And the old wise tradition is that 1,000 cranes is a blessing or a way to give a wish. And the story really became popular in the 50s with Sadako Sasaki. She was this wonderful Japanese girl that got leukemia through the Hiroshima bombings and was a very spirited girl. She was in this hospital, and the hospital received 1,000 paper cranes as a gift, and she was very inspired by this. And she decided to take little wrappers and pieces of paper, and she would go around collecting them and start making paper cranes and folding them as a way to enlighten people and make them feel better. But it was really sad. She only got to make 644 cranes before she passed away. But her friends and the school children she was with were very inspired and folded the remaining cranes and buried them with her. They were also just very moved by her, and they decided to compose some letters together to help raise funds to make a memorial for Sadako. And this memorial is like the Children's Peace Memorial, which is actually placed in the Hiroshima Peace, I think it's the Peace Park in Japan. And what's just amazing about this is that thousands and thousands of paper cranes are sent there by these children, and they resemble peace and a world without nuclear war. And what was great when I was doing the research is that there's all these great websites about this whole project and how teachers can teach their students to create these little paper cranes and send them to Japan or actually go. And thousands of kids actually go to this, and here you can see a display of how they arrange these paper cranes. It's just amazing. They're so beautiful and so inspiring. And I can't believe I didn't know about this story before, and I guess there's a couple of children's books based on her story out there. So 1,000 paper cranes, that's a lot. And one day I just decided, oh, I could do that, why not? And so one Saturday morning, me and my husband got the directions and offline and started folding these cranes, and I got stuck on step 5. I'm like, oh my gosh, I can't do this. This is so hard. I can't figure this out. Well, luckily I found a wonderful lady off LiveJournal that helped me figure out how to do this. And I recommend using large pieces of paper when you're starting out. Don't use a little 3x3, only until you get to be an expert, do that. And the 6x6 is really pretty paper usually. It's very kimono-like designs. But the 3x3 is very simple, very classic rainbow colors. And if you're serious, there's actually kits online through eBay and online stores where you can purchase and make 1,000 paper cranes like this. And it's all in Japanese, so you get to muddle through the directions like I did. But it's really cool. They actually include strings and beads, so you can actually make a little display like there we go, like a little mobile. And it's very colorful, and you can string 40 cranes on a strand to make up 25 strands. This is traditionally given as a gift or sent to this memorial I was talking about. So the whole process of making cranes was really unique for me. I started just cranking them out, watching TV, just hanging out, and I started realizing that they're very soothing and meditative to do, and it's helped me connect with a lot of people. There was this one lady that was doing an art piece, and she was making 1,000 white cranes, and she said that she was given them when she was 14, and she had cancer, and she swears it helped her heal. So you never know. One day I hope that there could be more cranes of peace than weapons of destruction. If you'd like to learn more about these kits and these wonderful websites where students and teachers work together, visit my website.